Welcome to Mahjong and Mike's, where tiles click, the stories flow, and strategy meets laughter.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're here to bring you all things Mahjong. Whether you're a seasoned player or just shuffling in for the first time, we've got you covered.
So grab your tiles, pour yourself some tea,
or something a little stronger,
and let's get started.
Okay, it's starting off good if we're already laughing.
We're already laughing.
We are our biggest fans.
Every time.
Okay, good episode today. I can't wait to get in.
Yeah. Mahjong moments.
Mahjong nuggets.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even think I said it. Redo.
It sounded like a Muppet or something. Mahjong moments. That was so funny.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, well,
so many good ones.
I'll just start with the header. You and we have played, I didn't count up the total number of games, but I have been tracking. We are tied even Steven. So every time you and I have been at the same table for the last 8 days, whatever, since we've recorded, we are neck and neck. We're tied up.
I know the hypothesis for this. It's because we share a brain.
Sprain.
T-shirt!
Yeah. Shared brain. I mean, we are. It's amazing.
We need to tell him off point, but this week we have said the same things at the same time. I bet you at least 10 times.
It's been weird.
Kind of like freaky.
Yeah, we really are melting into one human being. I don't know how our coworkers feel about it. They might love it. They might hate it. I don't really know. It doesn't matter. It's happening.
They have to love it.
Well, I'm trying to be humble.
Okay, go back to your moments. Okay, we are tied in a dead heat because we have a sprain.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You are up on concealed hands, though. I'm really impressed. Yep, she's tooting her own horn.
Beep, 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 beep.
So I feel like we should share with our listeners that last week on a non-work Wednesday, we invited all of our coworkers in for lunch for Mahjong Carrie's birthday.
It was so much. We had 3 full tables.
We did.
And
tons of food.
Yeah.
But we did not. Part of the thing was she did not want to be called Mahjong Carrie. She only wanted us to be kind, so she was Mahjong Mary the whole day. You're welcome, Carrie.
Yeah, that's just one day, though, because we're back to Mahjong Carrie. That was only for her birthday. I decided not to make fun of her.
It was a nice gift.
Yeah. And we played at separate tables, and at my table, Michael...
Yes.
He's kind of been like, he comes and eats, but he played and he won one.
Yeah, so we have a coworker. He comes he knows how to play, but he just really comes in to be social and hang out, kind of watch everybody else play. And he joined a table and he did win, which is awesome because he has not played at a table in, I can't even remember the last time.
I think he got frustrated and gave up.
Yeah, but now he's back.
He's back. I'm glad he won.
Me too. I wanted him to.
Yeah.
Well, also, so I was at a table where we had a new player. She's been coming for a year.
Heavy talker.
Just a chit-chat. She wants to be part of the cool kids. And so she wanted to learn to play. And so Michelle and I taught her to play one day, I think at lunch last week.
Yeah.
And then this was kind of her
debut.
Her debut. Yes, that's a good way to say that. Standing on her own 2 legs. And she did great. And what is weird, we only made it through 2 games, because she's newer, slower. It's fine. Mm-hmm. But all 3 of us at the table did consecutive hands every time. Which is wild. I mean, it's a good place for newbies to start.
Well,
but
and then
even
I stepped into her hand, and she stepped me up.
Oh,
so
right.
I was winning.
She had an appointment. She had to leave. So
I was on fire Friday.
You really were.
I won 3
at your table.
And then Michael won 1, and then I stepped in
and took her place.
And she set me up on the I think it was all wins. Remember?
Oh, that one was all wins. You're right.
So I won 4 on Friday.
4 on Friday. That's a good Friday.
Yeah, it was.
Happy
It was worth
Friday.
calling her Mahjong Mary.
Sweet Carrie. We love you, Carrie.
We do.
So I got to play a little bit in my friend's pool this weekend.
Yes.
That was fun. And I know the rule when 2 people want an exposure. This is the back of the card, friends, number 5. It doesn't even say you have to call simultaneously. It just says if 2 people want an exposure, or not exposure, discarded tile, discarded tile, that whoever comes next in the circle of play gets it. And I mean, Dana, I'm calling you out. You said call, and after you, I said call, but I was next, and so I got it. And I gotta tell you, I didn't feel good about, like, it made me feel bad.
No.
No.
Okay, let me ask you this, though. If Dana had grabbed it and racked it, would it have been hers?
Yes. Her hands weren't fast enough. We were in the pool. Our hands were wet. The aquajong.
Steps in.
I think so. Anyway, it made me feel bad. Like, I know it's the rule.
Yeah.
And it doesn't happen that often, but it made me feel bad.
And then you played with a new group.
I did. Sunday night, new group. There were 2 tables. I only knew one woman before I went there, so I made a whole bunch of new friends. Oh, that mat on Etsy, so cute.
Oh, you did send me that. It's so cute.
Yes, it's like this kind of pinup style female in the middle, super cute, red lipstick, and then what did the corner say? It said, "Oh, don't stare at my rack." And it was really pretty. It was super cute in person. It was a cute little mat. But anyway, yeah, I got to play with them, and their little group is doing something. They call it, I think, just a Mahjong campaign.
I like
and
that.
they all put in $10, and then whoever like busts through the card faster on the wins gets the pot of money, and they have to verify. Like, somebody outside of their family has to verify that they actually did win that hand. I think it's fun.
I know. I think I'm really torn on it. Every time I think maybe we can do it for work Wednesdays. I kind of, and then when I think about doing my monthly thing, that is an extra effort.
It is. Well, that's the thing.
But it is fun.
I think because it's actually going to add to my plate of like trying to get a verification. I'm probably not going to do that. It's one extra thing in my life, and I don't want anything extra.
Super cool.
I love it. I think it's so fun to watch them do it. It's neat.
Maybe like next card coming out.
Maybe on the next card. That's a good idea.
To-do list.
Yeah. And we can do our own little rules or something. Anyway, so shout out to them. They were fun to play with, and I thought that campaign was really cool.
Yeah.
So, and we taught one brand new lady there who had never played ever before. She was great.
That is cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, my only other one is for 2 weeks. My niece is in med school, and so she's just on the rotation part. So anyway, one of her rotations is in Tulsa. So she's with us 2 weeks. And she had played this summer, but not really since. So I kind of taught her again.
Kind of a reteach.
And this is kind of a funny story. So Sydney knows when she is home, I make her play. Like, she has to cut me off and, like, put me in timeout. So I sent a group text of the women. I sent a picture because Natalie mahjonged. Sydney is funny. She texted in the group text. She said, "Natalie, blink once if you are okay, like if mom's forcing you to play or
like
whatever."
A hostage situation.
Yeah, it's a hostage situation. It was pretty funny.
That is
I was
funny.
like, she's of her own free will.
So you say. No, that's fun. I'm glad you have somebody else in your house to play with.
Yes, but I hate it though because Mahjong monthly night is Wednesday and she has to work all night.
Oh, that does stink.
Yeah, so she's missing it.
She's missing out on the fun, the party.
She is. She is. That's all I got on the moments. What about you? Is that it?
Yeah, but we have some shout outs we want to make.
I know. I'm kind of excited about this. Is a new thing.
Okay, you go.
Okay, so do you want me to do the name correction too? Okay, we've got 3 shout outs. One is an apology.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
So we have been saying forever that we like
hip hop
Mahjong tiles in the Halloween, the nativity set, and all
The
the
birthday mat.
Okay, I think it's me. I think I was the one that started saying it that way.
I swear my eyes read hip hop mahjong. Friends, here's the bottom line. It's hip.
And we
mahjong.
love all their stuff, but we've been saying it wrong.
Forever. But here's what makes me feel better is not only were you also saying it wrong, but I was on a text thread with some other mahjong friends. They've all been saying it wrong. And not because of me. They just on their own were saying hip hop.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Hip hop hooray.
Generation X? I don't know. Like
And I love it because it's like
hip hop.
hip hooray.
Hip hip hooray. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, hip mahjong. We are so sorry. We love your things. I'm so sorry we've butchered your name on 1 million episodes.
Yeah. But now they know.
Now we know. So go look them up.
I bet you everyone knew what we were talking about anyway. They're just like, oh.
No, I'm sure the listeners knew,
Yeah,
but
I
I feel
like-
bad for the company.
It's just Michelle's menopause kicking in.
There you
She
go.
doesn't know.
Well, you said you were going to throw on an extra estrogen patch. So.
I think about it every day.
Okay, second shout out.
Okay. I really got a kick, and it's so much fun talking to people through Instagram.
Yeah, our little Mahjong community.
Her Instagram handle is Birdband Beth, and she had the funniest 2-minute Mahjong meditation.
Very yoga.
I think I shared it to our story. It was funny, but the end does kind of stand out because she shouted us out going, I wonder if Mahjong and Mike's got their closing out.
Because we do our May Your Jokers Be Plentiful.
It was very similar. So
it is a funny little video.
Go find her. She's doing some fun things.
Yeah.
And then I have to also shout out 4 Bambirds.
Yes.
They shouted. I love women supporting women.
I
And
do
I feel like this
too.
community does that. But it's just 4 girlfriends, and they do positive posts all the time, and they just love the game, and they love the stuff. And
I love that.
yeah,
Go
they're
find
fun little-
them.
Yeah, go follow them.
Yeah, I love the cheerleading. I love to cheerlead each other.
And they love us.
Well, who
I
wouldn't?
love Fair.
Fair. Okay, we got to get in. We're gonna. Yeah, we got to jump in.
Yeah.
Siamese. Playing Siamese. What does that even mean?
2 players, 4 racks.
I love this. That's
That's
simple.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'll go into more detail. Mahjong with 28 tiles.
Because you have 2 mahjongs happening at the same time.
And same rules as Mahjong, but you can move your tiles between racks. But if you call a segment or smelled, that is the permanent for that rack. So you're not really committed in the whole time. You're fluid until you decide to call on one, and then on the rack you call it on.
So on the sloped part, we can move tiles back and forth between the racks, but once it's exposed, it's like cemented on there.
On that rack. So if I call on 3-4 cracks on my first rack there, then that mahjonging
Has to contain that exposure. I love that.
I
Okay.
know.
So I thought this was interesting. I did go by. Did I say this on an episode already?
I don't think so, but Tina has got like highlights and tabs. She's such a good producer. Keep going.
Okay, can we say one more time though, friends? We are not experts. We are not professionals. We know a few things and we can play well, but people know this game way
We're
better than us.
experts in funny.
We are experts in comedy.
Entertainment.
Comedy.
Willy-nilly. Keep going.
I'm real good at willy-nilly. Anyway, so in the Mahjong Made Easy book, which is put out by the National Mahjong League,
I love it.
they don't have a section called Siamese, but they do have 2-person play.
Okay.
So for 2-person play, they say you build the walls,
Got it.
no Charleston, which
Interesting.
we don't do Charleston, no ghost players, and you're just Mahjong on a single rack.
No,
So it's
ghost
not
player
too
Gus.
No ghost player Gus or whatever you want to call your person, but also you're not playing with 2 racks, you're just playing with 1.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. So I think we learned Siamese from another entity, but, okay, and this is where, listeners, you might know more than me. I don't want hate mail. This is my understanding. Gladys Grad is credited with Siamese official rules. She has an actual federally registered trademark for Mahjong 2Gs, by the way, .org. And she has put these rules, standardized these Siamese rules with the 2 racks like you and I play. This is new for us. We've always done yes. So 2 racks, interchange the tiles, yes on the walls, no
Interesting.
Charleston, 27 tiles apart. So that came out of her brain. And I believe her late husband, Phil, it sounds like, I think. So this brings up an interesting conversation. So, Michelle, how do you win Siamese Mahjong?
Well, there's many ways. So the way I learned, and it's actually, we saw that
The same time.
watching Oh My Mahjongs.
Yeah.
One of her videos, Megan's, our
Yes.
friend.
Our friend Megan, yes.
And so the way we learned just from watching that video and how we've always played is you don't mahjong until your 28th tile. So you're working on, you have 2 racks and 14 tiles. And so when you draw the last one, whichever hand you're working on.
Then you expose 2 Mahjongs simultaneously.
At the same time, yes.
Right. That is how we have always played.
And I like it.
I do too. Well, the simultaneous Mahjong, I guess, is a house rule. I did not know this. This is what I found out, listeners, in the last week. And some of you are yelling at us going, of course not, Tina. We know. Well, some of y'all don't know.
Well, I didn't know.
I didn't either. I think a lot of our friends didn't know either.
Well, because we taught them all.
True. We did teach them. So Gladys Grad says that you can Mahjong, you call 1 Mahjong at a time. And I think this does a few things. So Michelle's looking at me with these eyes that say, tell me more.
I don't like change. Keep going.
Fair. Okay, so the advantages for scorekeeping, which you and I don't usually keep score, we're just wins, right? So scorekeeping, because you're only paid for your exposed mahjongs. So if the other person is mahjonging 2 mahjongs at a time and you have one waiting in your sloped part of the rack, you don't get paid for that. You don't get recognized for that mahjong.
Okay.
So I thought that made a lot of sense because, and you and I wouldn't know
so,
that.
like, I have 1 mahjong and I put it up there. But then you get 2 in a row.
Right.
So I would still get the points for the one I exposed.
That's my understanding.
That makes sense.
So that I thought made sense to me, and you and I wouldn't know because we don't really do points. So there's that. Also, this is interesting, and this is disadvantage and advantage simultaneously. Any jokers that are in exposed mahjongs are cemented. They're not available for exchange, but from either player.
Unacceptable.
Right? So it doesn't help you or me, though. So that's tricky. So that's the downside of when you call that mahjong so you can get paid for it. Those jokers, you can't use them in the other mahjong. Like, they're done.
Once it's
dead.
mahjong, but not when it's a smelled.
Right. Once it's called as a single mahjong, those are cemented. Those jokers are dead. They cannot be used for exposure. Cannot be used for exchange. So interesting. And then the last little bit I'm going to say about this official Siamese, they have an official Siamese card. This is totally brand new to me. So, listeners, I've screenshotted some of the cards so Michelle can see. And they're cute. They have little cat names on them.
Oh, that is
for, like,
funny.
Siamese cats.
Yeah.
So, like, cats are quintessential, like, for the quints section.
We do like a good play
which is
on
so
words.
fun. They have one called Even Cats Do It, which is funny. And it's all even numbers. That's cute. So, anyway, yeah, I thought that was really interesting. They have their own card, and then I guess every year maybe they have different artwork on the front for, like, some kind of a local artist or whatever, which is really fun. So
I don't know. I'd like to play it that way, but I do like.
Well, here's the other advantage. So listeners, we know some of you play with blanks, some of you don't. If you don't play with blanks, then the advantage is you can call on a pair for that one mahjong. Because you have to have that pair, right? But if you are playing with blanks and you have a blank, then you'd still be able to get that tile. So that's the other thing about it. Just depends. If you're house rules or you're not, and you use blanks or you don't, then that could be an advantage or disadvantage.
Okay, let me say this too.
Okay.
The way we play, maybe an advantage on that too is, let me think through this.
Okay.
So maybe, like, you pretty much have that one of them set.
Yeah.
But you still are fluid.
Yes.
You're still fluid if you need to pivot or something. You could draw from or go, okay, I'm going to turn.
No, there's totally an advantage to not. Well, and because you and I don't
I think
do
we should try it both ways.
points, then there's not a lot of advantage to exposing. Well, yes, if we're not playing with blanks that day and we want to pull and finalize that mahjong.
Fair.
Because sometimes we play with blanks and sometimes we don't. There it is, listeners. It's out there. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
So controversial.
We're so controversial.
So racy. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so, on the outline, our next question. Do you play Siamese differently with your strategies?
I just put, these are my thoughts. I'm slower to lock in. And organize and everything. So I kind of sometimes I have like 3 or 4 I'm going between.
Yep.
And then I get nervous, so if both hands call for like 4 flowers or 3 or 4
Yes.
a lot of flowers, that's probably a no-no, honestly, because the other person's going to probably have one hand with flowers.
Because there's so many flowers in the categories on the card. Yes, I agree.
And then this always goes back to, I don't know if it's really strategy, but Sydney, and I kind of agree sometimes, it is easier to pivot.
Yeah. Well, it's because you have more
You
tiles
have
that
so more tiles to
can
flex
interchange.
with.
I
Yeah.
think so, too.
But it's also easier to get confused. So if you're not organized,
Agreed.
that's tricky. But we've kind of talked about this. I still lock in pretty early.
You do lock in early.
Both hands I'm like, this is it. And I am tunnel vision, which probably the experts would say is not a good idea, but I do.
Clearly, I think it, you and I are pretty even Steven, and I pivot more than you do probably, and it's still, it just is what it is.
And
Just
then
different ways to play.
I said I do love the challenge of it, but I will
do
tell
too.
you, when Tina and I play Siamese, I am more exhausted.
It
Like, you're
takes more
mentally
mental energy.
exhausted.
Yes, it takes more out of you.
Yeah.
And have you noticed when we go from 2 racks and then we're like, hey, we don't have time to do the 2
Yeah, it
racks,
is
let's just
weird.
bust it out, and you go to 1 rack,
It's weird.
According to League,
Yeah.
It is hard for my brain to downshift.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's tricky.
I know.
Well, and I think I just said the same things that you did. The first time I ever played Siamese, I immediately noticed that like my first line choice might dramatically affect my second line choice.
I think so too.
Because like you said, the four bams or whatever, like.
Or dragons. You can't get dragon. I
No.
don't think you could do 2 lines with dragons.
No. And and I wrote down what you did about the flowers. There could easily be a shortage of flowers. Not only between my 2 racks, but between all 4 racks.
Yeah.
So that's tricky. And then, let's see remembering that you might need to hold back. Okay, I'm reading this. I'm trying to remember what I wrote here. You need to hold back natural tiles when calling and setting out an exposure. You might need a tile as a single in your second hand, but you could use a joker for that first hand. So yeah, that makes sense. Like just trying to remember what you need where.
Yeah.
Like if this one needs a pair, then you don't really want to. Anyway, tricky. It can be tricky.
It's tricky.
It's fun though. If y'all have never played,
Yeah.
do it.
No, it's so fun. I make new players. I mean,
Well,
yeah.
we're kind of on that next little thing on our little outline. Do you have any tips for players that haven't tried it?
Don't be intimidated. Like I just made Lucky Lisa just get out there and do it one night.
Let's go, Lisa.
What'd I say?
Lucky. She is lucky sometimes, Lisa. You are sometimes. She's just a good player. I don't think she's lucky. I think she's just really good.
Let's go, Lisa.
Let's go, Lisa.
And to take your time.
Mm-hmm. I think so too, and that's okay.
And I just said, if you play Mahjong, you can play Siamese.
I think so too. Yeah, I think once
you learn the rules. If you've been in 3 months in Mahjong, you can play Siamese.
I think so too. I think it looks really intimidating, but my advice was just go for it. Just do it, and then you'll figure things out as you go.
Yeah.
I think so too. Okay, and then we
Last
said,
one?
why do we like to play it? Why do we like to play Siamese?
A different challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I put in a bitter voice, fun for couples, ? I don't know, Clay. Is it fun to play Siamese with couples? He knows I love him.
He knows.
He knows. So I do think it would be, I was going to tell Debbie, my...
Spoons, Debbie?
Spoons, Debbie.
The listeners know.
They know. I was going to tell Debbie that her and her husband need to try that.
Oh, they totally do.
She's already
all in. Well, then they should play.
Yeah, she's good.
That's really fun.
And just the thrill of 2 Mahjongs at once.
Me too.
Yeah.
It is really fun.
It is fun.
I do love the challenge.
It's a challenge.
Okay. I love that. I think that we cannot wait to hear from our listeners the things that you have liked or not liked about Siamese, or just your tips for others on how you make that work for you guys.
Yeah, which version you use.
Yeah, I would love to know. Let us know.
I love it so much.
This is so fun.
I
Okay.
wrapped it up. I've been ready to do this one.
Okay.
And I can't think of what song this is for. 2 racks are better than 1. Is it an old song? Is it a Taylor Swift song?
Well, you kind of mentioned, is it called 2 hearts are better than 1? Maybe.
I can't.
2 racks are better than 1. T-shirt.
T-shirt! I think we have 2 this episode.
Oh, I think we do. Okay. Well, okay, if you look at the clock, we have just enough time to put in 1 game. Listeners, we're going. We're leaving.
Yes. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. May your jokers be plentiful.
And your Charleston be kind.
Happy Mahjong.